always alone. You will always be there. Always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
Well, hey there, Tall Man Clan. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my beautiful wife, Lisa, and co-host, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are coming to you live this very moment from the MSC Seashore, right here from cabin 9161. So, if you like the view what's behind us, book this cabin. If you don't like the view what's behind us, maybe you like the view from what's outside. There we go. There we have our balcony cam. And yes, that is live right now, this very moment. If you were paying attention to the highlights, we spent the day in NASA. And so there were some highlights of the day there of their brand new cruise port. And we did venture out a little bit into the straw market, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. We want to thank you all for being here, so we do want to greet you. So Craig, greetings to you, my friend. Mamie Radar, hello there. Happy Friday to you as well. Macrina is popping the popcorn.
I love it.
Pop the popcorn. You get applause.
Yeah, I miss my popcorn.
I know. Yeah, that is such a long applause.
It is.
Hello, Miss Jody Elizabeth. Is that
England?
Are you watching from the early hours of in England?
Yeah.
All right. We can't see the screen's kind of tiny with it on there, so we just can't see what flag that is.
Welcome, regardless.
Yes, and then Travel Vita coming from Lima, Peru.
Hello.
We have quite the international crowd today.
Yes, we
Ahoy,
do.
Bev. You'll do your best not to fall asleep. We'll do our best, too. Photo shoot on deck. Love it. Love the balcony cam. Yes, everybody loves the balcony cam.
Yes.
And so do we.
Yes, we do.
Balcony got cleaned today. So, yes. Yes, it is 2 a.m. Well, thank you for being with us this early morning.
Yes, thank you.
So then, since it's so early where you're at, we're just going to get right to it. So let's get to deck 18.
Yay.
Hey there, Tall Man Clan. Welcome back. Today we are on the MSC Seashore. We are going to be looking at deck 18. Now, if you watch deck 16 and now we're on deck 18, please know this ship does not have a deck 17. In Rome, I guess it is, or Italy, I guess the number 17 is bad luck. So they don't have a deck 17, but we do have a deck 13. So there's the red dot. That's where we are, and we're going to go all the way around and show you everything we can up here on deck 18. So let's go to the right. And we're gonna come back this way in a minute. We want to stay to the right. Cool little
Lego sculptures.
Lego sculptures. So I believe this is, there's a bathroom right here, everybody. This is the Long Island pool. This is their outdoor pool, and if I have to turn this off, Yep, we're gonna have to turn that off because the music is too loud, and if I leave it on, well, YouTube will get really mad at me. So this is the Long Island pool on deck 18. There's a big screen out there. They do some movies out there. All kinds of activities happen up here. It's sort of just like Carnival. There's a lot that goes on here with their entertainment staff. As you can see, lots of lounge chairs, and there's plenty of room. I know this ship is full. Every cabin is full, which means we have 4,888 passengers on board. But I promise you, it's not a chore to find a good seat. All right, so here we are looking out the back. Yeah. Oddly enough, this was videoed while we were in the Bahamas or in Nassau on the first leg of this cruise. So what we're doing, we're cutting through to the other side. We can't get from one side to the other without going inside, and that is a rear elevator bank. I don't want to call it exclusive to those suites that are in the back because anybody can use them, but very few people walk back there. So if you want quick access to different decks and you're close to the back of the ship, use the elevators in the back of deck, the back of the ship. There's a little elevated stage there as well as a stage under the screen. The band has always been up there under the screen. I'm not sure, what they actually use that platform for in the middle. I haven't seen anything up there yet.
They did the deck party there.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, they did the deck party there.
Excellent. There's some chairs that are kind of like right at the water's edge. That's what I was pointing out a minute ago. So that would have been a cool thing to see. What I was pointing at is the entrance. There's a couple ways to get inside. You can go right down the middle, or on either side of the bars, there's a door that leads you into the inside as well. But we're going to take you down through the middle so that you can see the main access. And as soon as I get inside, I can turn the actual audio from the video back on. Here we go. Get that door closed behind us. All right, so I just wanted to make sure we showed you that way. But we're going to, what are we going to do? We can't go any further this way, or can we? Yes, we can. So guess what this is? This is the arcade. So for all of our arcade friends, take a good look. A little basketball, a little grapple here. You want to play soccer or football for the Europeans? We've got that. Now it's interesting, there's this little sort of hallway here that goes to this other door, but every so often there's a little inlet where you have more games. Right?
That's nice, so you're not tripping over each other.
Yeah, it's nice and broken up, so you're not tripping over everybody. That's correct. Oh, look at this. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Yeah, pinball machine. Wow. All right. Games. So do your tickets. 400, 800, 300s, 200s, your 100s. Oh, and they threw some 500s to 600s at the bottom. And the big stuff over here, these are up into the thousands. Nice set of boom headsets for 2,000 tickets. Portable wireless speakers, Moonlight. 1,000 tickets for those headphones. A Bluetooth beanie. That's nice, never seen that before. And then you have these down here as well. Little keychains, Monopoly guys. Glow sticks for 400 tickets. Some more cool little plushies. All right, so there is your games area. There's also this VR area here. There's your headsets, left and right. I don't know if it's not functioning at all or it's just closed because somebody has to man it. I'm not sure, but, well, there's nobody here. So let's go to the next one. All right, so I'd say it's like skee ball, but it's not. It's bowling. Got your little basketball with no balls there. It's got no balls. All right. Air hockey on the side. This thing called fireball. No idea what that is. Okay. Let's keep on going around. Going around, going around, going around. Well, that's cool. Hydro force. Not exactly sure what that is. Is that, what is that? I don't know.
Is that a river raft simulator?
Yeah, I guess it moves.
VR rafting, yeah, I guess so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
VR rafting. Never seen anything like that before.
I love the fans too, so you get the wind blow in your hair.
But you also have this thing here, which is very cool. It's like a race car. It's not the whole car though, there's no wheels. Those screens would be up and you'd be on your race course. Formula Racer, Cinema XD, and VR rafting. So there's a Cinema XD, which I'm not sure where the door is for that. Maybe it's back there, don't know, but we'll look.
We have hours here.
So there are the hours. Nice. All right, let's keep on going. So there's your arcade area, guys. There's your XD cinema right here. Let's see, is it locked? Yeah, it's locked. We tried to get in, but it's locked. All right, pull. Hall of Games, that's what that was called. See everybody on the Disney Wish over there. Maybe one day we'll go to Disney. And so there's another sort of gaming area back here. Pool, billiards, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And another little Lego guy. Okay. We're going to circle all the way around this. There's another area for the slides and stuff that we sort of circled around. There you go. Shuffleboard, bar style. Love it, love it, love it. Again, we're overlooking the jungle pool. Okay, so let's cut across to the other side. We'll give you another shot at the map here. We actually started over here. We've gone all the way through here, and now we're right here. What we didn't get to see is the Pirates Cove Aqua Park because it was sort of on the inside of the Hall of Games. So we'll go around there and show that to you from the other side in just a minute. Okay, so let's cut through and go around. Here's another access to the yacht club. Let's see if it's open. Even if it is open, there's nothing for us to see. Yeah, see, it's locked. They keep that yacht club under lock and key. So that leads to cabins. So we're going to go this way. So on this side, you've got 3 ping pong tables. And you got some foosball, 5 of them. And then this, the meeting point, right here, the meeting point. It's right there. Right. Dreamland. This is a port day, so this is actually one of the kids' areas. So if you have kids, this is their area. You've got a teen club, you've got the studio over here.
Hello.
What area is this for over here for the younger ones?
13, 14.
13, 14. And where do the little ones go?
All the way in the back.
All the way in the back. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. It's all the way down there. That's the babies club. So we'll at least walk. So bathrooms. Now this is 3 and up, 3 to 6, and 7 to 11. So it's kind of nice that it's all in the same area, right? So I just want to make sure there's no kids in here. Nope, there are not. So this one is the what, 3 to 11? 3 to?
Under 3.
Under 3. So, yeah. Got stuff playing in here for them. I like that they padded the pole here. So some rampant kids like me don't, you know. Right? I've actually done that once before in my life. In a basement that had a pole. Actually, I've done it twice in my life.
Including that time?
No, that would be 3 times. So that's under 3.
Yes.
Right. Actually, I think this is the 3 to 6, Lisa.
Oh.
That's the 3 to 6. And the junior club 7 to 11. Let's see.
Oh, I think maybe you might be right.
Let me see if there's anybody home. Yeah, we don't want to go in when there's kids, so we do our best.
No, I see no one.
Okay. All right, so you have a little wash station here. Bathroom and stall right there, nice. So obviously the offerings in this are going to be for older kids, maybe some video games, right? You got a computer station here, as well as over there. Got all kinds of interactive things, more gaming consoles. Obviously a lot of stuff is locked up in the cabinets. They don't have a lot of stuff out right now, but they do have a couple foosball tables here. Looks like they had 3, but that one's missing something. Its legs.
Yeah. Either that or it's designed so you can sit there and play it.
No, you can't get to the handles on the other side.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so I'm pretty sure he did say we could come in, but we're still cautious anyway. Oh, look at this. This is a little place for kids to put on little shows or whatever.
Wow, their own little stage?
Isn't that awesome?
I love this.
My guess is that the entertainment crew comes and work with the kids and does different things and stuff. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure I've seen this on a ship before.
No.
Not like this, right? That's awesome. I just feel like we're doing something wrong. But when aren't we doing something wrong? All right. That's a locker door. That's an emergency exit. Thank you so much for letting us look.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
All right, now we didn't get every single spot in there, but he did let us into certain areas, so I feel pretty happy with that. We're going to be doubling back. We want to get to where all the slides are.
Didn't
and
we
stuff.
already go this way?
We did, Lisa.
Okay.
Just follow me.
Okay. I'm following.
We're trying to get to where all the water slides and stuff are. They're in the middle, but they're sort of not accessible from here. Back through the Hall of Games. We got to come up here and see this thing going. All right, this is what we're trying to go get to see right here. Okay. We can get there through this door. All right. There's little showers right here when you come out. You get on the slides way up there. I love the little octopus.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And so this is where one of the slides ends. Obviously you can walk back there, but we're gonna take this route. There you go. That is neat. Hello, how are you today? We're good. Now to get on the slides, you go up here. You know what? We're going to show you. Since it's accessible from the deck we were just on, I feel this is part of that deck. There is height requirements, okay? This does lock at night, so you can't just go down the slides at will here. And no, Danny, I'm not going down the slide. All right, so one of them, you enter right here. It's the curly Q one that we showed you from down there. But the bigger one is up a little higher. Whew. We got two entrances. We got this one right here, which goes out over the side of the ship, curls around, and of course it ends down there. But that's out over the side of the ship. He says hello. Now this one is sort of like a dual racer kind of a thing. And it's hard to see from up here, but it does the same thing. It goes out over the side of the ship a little bit, and again ends down here. Very neat. Very neat. And there, he brought his tube. He'll beat us down though. He's got to be loving it. He's got the whole place to himself. Whee! There he goes. We won't be able to see him come out, not from here. Nope. Anyway, so there's your water slide and your water park. We're going to get back down to 18. I don't think that area has like a number. If it did, it'd be like 21 or something. As you'll notice, there's no elevator. You're walking. I guess they're making a general assumption that if you have accessibility issues or challenges moving around, that you're not going to be going down a water slide anyway. All right. So the tube ended right there. The kid on the tube, he came out right over there. You know, we've sort of gotten away from our route. Can we even go down the other side? Actually, we're on a different deck still. We didn't go far enough down. Right, so this area here is really, I don't want to call it a captive area, but it's only accessible from this side of the ship, from the back, or from the doors that we showed you, okay? So we've now pretty much seen just about all of deck 18. The only thing you haven't seen, well, no, we came out this door right here. That's where we came out, because there's the Lego statues. But there's this big seating here. All right? Pirates Cove. Woo! Oh, they have a bucket that dumps. We just missed it. Let's wait and then we'll call it quits. You guys see the bucket dumping. But it's a mini bucket. It's not a big bucket. Oh, no, they got a big bucket too. They got two buckets, Lisa.
Do they?
They got the little mini one right there.
Yeah.
And they got the big one.
Nice. I like the pirate ships.
I do.
Yeah.
It's neat. There it goes. Woohoo! Yeah.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this tour of deck 18, plus a few other decks up higher there with the water slides. We're heading back in to make sure that we get right back to where we started so that you can see and have your reference. There we are. All right, until we see you on the next deck or on the next ship, be safe. All right, so there was your deck 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. the water slide tower.
Kind of, just the water, the
Yeah.
tower for the slides.
Because there actually is a deck 19,
Yes.
and we're going to show you that now. Hey there, Tall Man Clan. Welcome back. Right now, we are on deck 19. As you can see, the sign says Top 19, Exclusive Solarium. Well, it is exclusive. It's exclusive to only those who are booked in the Yacht Club suites. And so you cannot get access to this area or anything further forward in the ship. That is all for Yacht Club and suites. Okay, they have their own pool, bars, there's a restaurant up there, all kinds of fun stuff. We will try to get views of you, but we just can't get in right now. Also, as we start walking around here, there is not an elevator to access this deck. The only elevator to deck 19 is back there in the Yacht Club sort of area. So if you are or have mobility challenges in a scooter or a wheelchair and you want to gain access to this deck, you would have to go to customer service and ask for them to give you a pass or something to use those Yacht Club elevators to get up here. Hopefully that all made sense. Now, I don't know if you were catching any of that while I was talking, but look at all the space, guys. There's just a ton of outdoor space to hang out and relax. Over here in the center, this is that Pirates Cove kind of area, right? We showed you that on the last deck. We went all the way up to show you how you get on the slides. There's that slide that child was on, that kid that went down with the raft. This is where it goes, right there. Okay? There is a sports deck. It's up one deck further. We will take you up there in just a minute, but I want to finish going all the way around here on deck 19. And they only have like half the chairs put out. And the ship's pretty full of people, y'all. It's not like we're sailing half full. In fact, the next sailing is completely sold out. So that's your Long Island pool down there. You need a refreshment, there's the Horizon Bar. Okay. If you're a smoker and you want to smoke, this whole area up here is for the smokers. Again, deck 19, starboard side for the smokers. So if we're adding that up, you have 2 locations on deck 8, 1 location on deck 19. If you're staying in the Yacht Club, they have their own designated smoking area. So we'll finish this deck and then come back to the sports area. See, he's having to carry the stroller down because there's no elevator access up here. There's a few more chairs out on this side. But look, there's 1, 2, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 stacks of chairs still. We've really barely even got to it. Now, speaking of Yacht Club, that is an experience unto itself. It is very exclusive, and it is always very quiet up here. All right, so now, of course, you know, they're suites, so, you know, they're not inexpensive. So, anyway, there you go. So let's get up to that sports deck, Lisa.
All right.
And just like this deck, the only way up to the sports deck is right here from deck 19. There's no elevator. So you have to come up through deck 18, walk up the stairs to 19, and then go up these stairs over here to get up to the sports deck. I just muted that because music got kind of loud there, so hang on. So, doesn't look like it's exactly full-size court, but you know, it's pretty nice in there. We'll take you in since nothing's going on right now. All right, you can play soccer, there's basketball. We actually saw somebody carrying their own basketball in here. Let me see if I can still shoot. Oh! Completely missed. Oh!
I think you
One
do
more
better.
time.
I think you're doing better than I would do, though.
I think the answer to the question, can I still shoot, is no.
And you lost your sunglasses.
And I lost my glasses.
Oh, man.
I want the ball in. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use the backboard. Or not. That ball does not want to go in.
No, it does not.
Finally.
Oh, woohoo!
Oh, that was painful. That was painful. I used to be able to do that really well. Oh, man.
All right, you're 1 out of 23.
That was horrible.
Don't worry, I can't do any better.
If we have a group cruise, do not pick me to be on your basketball team. I'm just saying.
Have fun.
Now you can go to the back.
Just because you're tall doesn't mean you can shoot.
Yep, right. So you can get access to this area, if I remember correctly. No, you can't. I thought you could get from back here, but no, this is just a walk around. Just a walk around. If there is a big game going on up here, some kind of big activities, they do have like this sort of stadium seating area right here, same on the other side. So,
I wonder how it'd be for streaming back here.
how you what?
I wonder how it'd be for streaming back here.
I tried, but there's no chairs.
Oh,
And there's no easy way to get up or down from here.
yeah, that's true.
At least I'm not the only one.
It's the basketball.
It is warped. I don't know if you saw it, but it was blown out. Here you go, Lisa.
Okay.
Woo! Oh,
Ready for another one?
yeah.
All right.
This one's got like footholds. You know what, Lisa? I need both my hands.
All right.
You may need both hands as well.
Nah, I got this.
It's really wiggly.
Oh yeah, these are slippery.
Really wiggly. Yeah, you do that way better than I do.
All right, you get You got off easy on this
I
one.
know, thank the Lord. Oh my good gosh. Y'all know I'm afraid of heights, right? But I try everything at least once. All right, so that is it. That is your deck 19, as well as the sports deck with warped basketball hoops and basketballs. Until we see you all again on the next ship or on the next deck, be safe. Well, there you go. There is the entire ship. There's only one thing left, which we'll share with you tomorrow, which is the spa. We got to video that on Embarkation Day for part 2 here, 3-day, and so we will share that with you tomorrow night. But other than that, we have in the shops. We weren't able to get into the shops. We'll try to get into the shops, but it's Effie. Most of you have seen the Effie shops before, but we do like to bring that to you as well. So hopefully you enjoy that. I know we have you guys been chatting away in here, so let's go see a few of your chats here. Let's see, where do we leave off with? Miss Jody said yes, it was 2 a.m. there, so she is in the UK.
Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Macrina wanted to know if it was crowded in port today. Who all was docked? It was just us and the Disney Dream, so it's just 2 ships.
Yeah.
When we shot the video that you just watched, there was actually 4 ships here, and it was pretty crowded. The port area, it's actually pretty expansive.
It is.
As you come off the ship, it's a bit of a walk to get there. There seem to be some golf carts to take some people around, but there didn't seem to be very many of them working today. But there were some golf carts. Once you get past the piers where the ship is, there's different little shops and things, and a couple little snack places and drinks and stuff that I showed you that in the highlights. If you keep on walking, you get into some more green space where that amphitheater is. There's another dock area down there for private yachts and stuff, which is, I don't think, open yet. It was roped off and there was nobody in there, so I'm not quite sure it's open yet. But it was really neat.
Yeah, it really is pretty.
So, yeah, but we'll get to some questions. We'll talk about Nassau here in just a second. Miss Jody loves the pinball machines.
Yes.
I said to myself, I'm going back up to play, but I haven't done it yet. Which, by the way, I call it tickets for the price. It's just points. You get digital points on your card, but I'm just, show my age with the tickets. I got 4,000 tickets. Here, count them. No, I'll take your word for it. Just here's your prize. Anyway, hello there, Cruiser Travels. Welcome.
Hi.
The jungle pool is cool. Yeah, it is. It's really neatly themed. In there, and so is that kids area, the whole pirate theme with the octopus. I really enjoyed the slide area too, to be honest, more than the jungle pool, but that's just me. What I like most about the jungle pool is it's got the retractable roof, right? Obviously, if you're down in the Caribbean in the summer, it's hot, it's open, it's all that stuff, but let's say this ship for whatever reason starts doing Alaska itinerary, but you want to be in the pool. Well, it's closed. They can close the roof. So, or if it's just bad weather, if it's raining out and storming, roof is closed, you can still have the pool area. So I really like that design.
Yeah, me too.
So Craig is looking forward to being on this ship in August of 2025 in cabin 1902. We may have to sneak along with you, man, because we were just slapped hard trying to get into the yacht club, man. We're like, nope. You ain't getting in. No, we tried 6 ways to Sunday. So you were gonna have to live vicariously through you in 2025. Maybe we book another cruise. We did book another cruise. We'll tell you about that in a minute.
Or maybe you'll come on with us and give us a walkthrough.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'd have to go on his same ship in August of 2025.
No, if we bring him on as a guest.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah, Craig, you have to come on as a guest and walk us through.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
awesome.
Right. Mamie Radar, love the not video games, right? Absolutely.
Yes.
And don't be a pole dancer, says Macrina. Why not? Pole dancing's fun. Make it rain. Oh, hang on a minute here. Where are we? Where are we? Geronimo!
was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, I had it all set up, but I had to give some applause anyway. And me trying to play basketball. God, that was embarrassing. Actually used to be halfway decent. That just shows you it's the same thing with golf. It's not like riding a bike. You can't just
No.
do it again, right?
Honestly, I don't think I could have even hit the basket.
This is not an excuse at all, but the ball was busted out of one side. It really was warped, and so it wasn't going smooth, and the rim was all out of whack too.
Oh yeah,
it's not an excuse. But
no, the gentleman that came in behind you, he couldn't get the
Yeah,
ball in either.
that was rough.
So
It was
yeah,
rough.
yeah. I'm
Miss
gonna
Jody's-
catch a little slack.
Yeah, Miss Jody says the ship is beautiful. Absolutely, the ship is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It really is. Very, very well built. The layout's a little bit chopped up, but it's not bad. You get used to it. That's one of those things why with a 3-day cruise, you just really got an understanding of where everything is, and you're off the ship.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why we don't like 3-day cruises.
Yeah.
Never sailed on MSC before, but this really makes me want to try them. Absolutely. Absolutely, I understand that.
Yeah.
Craig, we are going to 100% confirm for you and let you know tomorrow. Thought the top 19 was for the Aurea folks, not just the yacht club folks. I honestly, I don't know that area up there. Really, there's a keypad and I don't know. They literally wouldn't even let us into video the public spaces.
The restaurants, the solarium,
Yeah, the yacht club is truly a ship within a ship.
It is.
Other than leaving the ship, or if you wanted to go see their shows in the main theater, you actually don't have to leave the yacht club area. Restaurants, bars, pools. I mean, everything is up there. But you know, we may have to find a way to get up there, which is the only way that I can see is booking it. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. So anyway, so there you go. So let's talk about Nassau just a little bit. Obviously, it's been in the news in recent months about crime and some different things, and so the U.S. government had put an alert. And it was talked about. We actually talked about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we can tell you within the port area, completely separated. There's no problem getting off the ship, walking around, doing some shopping, finding some trinkets or whatever, shirts, hats, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But I would add this. Everything we looked at, which we went through a lot of these stores, it was really expensive.
Yeah.
Like $30 t-shirts. Normally I don't expect that in the islands. Normally it's like, 10, 12, $15, not $30 for a t-shirt. So I was just a little bit shocked that the prices for the items in the shops in the port were a little expensive. Okay? Now, just outside the port, there's a fence. It is well defined. There's not just security, but there's also local police that are guarding a couple of entrances. And so if you have no business being in there, you are not getting in there. Now, directly across from the port is the world famous Bahamas straw market. And so you can literally come out the gate, use the crosswalk to get over, and walk right into the straw market, which is basically what we did.
Yeah, I will say if you walk within the pier, the port area, to where that amphitheater is, because the straw market is at the far side.
Yeah.
Then you're not walking on the streets on the outside. You just literally cross the road to get into the straw market.
And I took a good look around. I didn't feel or see anything threatening at all whatsoever.
No.
And of course, we didn't go any further than the straw market. We didn't go another block in, right? Sometimes it's the difference of a block, right?
That's true. That is very true.
And so I outside of going to the straw market or Senior Frogs was right there.
Yeah.
You heard all the music from there. We heard the music as we were. The time lapse that I put on as we were leaving, we could hear them partying at Senior Frogs. That is literally just outside the fence. I would think and feel safe going right there. Outside of that, still, it is not recommended to go out on your own unless you're with a shore excursion. That way, you're sort of in your little bubble. Okay?
Yeah. Agreed.
There were lots of people, hey, you need a taxi, you want to go here, you want to go there. Currently, I wouldn't recommend it until things clear up, if you will. But there was a lot of that. I will also say, within the Bahamian culture, in these markets, there's a lot of, it's not grabby at all whatsoever, but everybody's going to want you to come see their shop. And in that straw market, there's got to be like 100 shops, and they all have the same thing, basically. and it's real tight if you saw that video. And so everybody's like, come see my stuff. I'll make a deal with you. And it just, if that stuff gets on your nerve, don't go to the straw market. But they don't, there's very few prices marked on those things. Everything's a haggle.
And haggling, I think, is expected.
Yes. So, but we had a good time there today.
Yeah.
As far as the crowds and stuff goes, because there was only 2 ships there, even inside the port, it was not bad.
Yeah.
When we get off the ship, as we were leaving the dock sort of area where there's, security you got the port security, and then you've got to go through the port security to get to the dock where your ship is. That's when you show your key card and your ID. In this port, 100% checking IDs.
Yes.
And your key card.
Literally looking at the pictures and looking at you. So
Yeah.
definitely checking IDs.
Most cruise ports in the islands that
they
we go
just
to, they
don't.
just look at the card. They're like,
Yeah.
Here, it was, can you remove your hat? It was like a TSA kind of security check.
Yeah.
So do not go outside of, you can walk off the ship, take pictures of the ship, and then get back on the ship. That's fine. But if you want to get to where the little shops are inside the port area, when you leave that little secure, where the boats are, you make sure you have your ID, either driver's license or passport.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, that was Nassau. It was real. It was nice and relaxing. It really was.
Yeah.
Right. So we told you, or I mentioned a second ago, we booked another MSC cruise. There's our little future cruise thing. For those who've never cruised before or only cruised a few times before and never went down to the future cruise desk, you get your best extra stuff when you drop a deposit while you're on the ship.
Yeah.
Now, each cruise line offers different things, but generally it's onboard credit, it's reduced deposits, it's hold the money for this length of time or whatever. Here with MSC, I can hold this up. I don't know. It's probably going to show in reverse, and I apologize for that. But up to $200 onboard credit. That's if you book at a yacht club. Okay. Plus, there's reduced deposit, $100 per person. You get double points towards your status. There's lots of flexibility, which I'll go over in a second. Price guarantee, which of course goes with all the cruise industry. And the reservation goes back to your travel partner. So if you booked with a travel agent, even if you make it here, the information goes to them and they get the credit for it anyway. Okay, so it won't upset your travel agent if you book here. So here's the flexibility. There's a 1 year window from like now until March of 2025, and I can make as many changes as we want. No fees, no penalties, do whatever. But that extends. If we had chosen a March of 2025 cruise, the extension goes to March of 2026. So it really becomes a 2 year window, which I thought was really, really neat.
Yeah.
So we haven't done a research on what to go do next. So we did pick, excuse me, the Seascape, which is one of their newest ships. It sails out of Miami, and we chose a November date because we've canceled the group cruise, which we've told you about. Not enough people to make it a group, so we're going to push it to 2025. So we decided, do you remember the date? Was it the 12th? I can't remember.
Do I need to go dig out the
No,
papers?
we'll let
We'll
you know.
let you know.
But we're going to be doing the Seascape in November, unless plans change, which it can for us because we can move that date around all the way up till final payment. You have till final payment time to do any of that. So anyway, but yeah, so definitely if you like and enjoy a ship or the cruise line that you're sailing with, I always recommend booking your next while you're on board because you get the most extra benefits.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. Plus, they gave us an extra 10% because
Oh
we
yeah, and a
booked-
discount, a 10% discount too.
Yeah, 10%
Yeah.
discount.
So it's a 7-day. It goes to Jamaica,
Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands, which is one of our favorite, and Cozumel.
Yeah.
A standard, Western itinerary, but that's our favorite. We absolutely love going to Grand Cayman. We love going to
Yeah.
swim with the stingrays. It's one of
Yes.
our favorite excursions. I'll have to make sure we have a waterproof camera then, because we'll take you with us, because that's my
It's
favorite
really
thing to do.
cool.
So that's the itinerary we chose. Again, I think it's the 12th. It's either the 12th or the 19th. It's before Thanksgiving. That's all I can remember. It's the week before
So
Thanksgiving.
it's got to be the 19th.
Oh, hang
No,
on.
the 12th. It's
Where's
gotta
the
be
rest of the papers?
12th.
It's on the papers.
Well, I'll go take them out. Excuse me.
Light rain starts in 20 minutes. I hope that's not us. I have just my regular calendar because we were looking at it when we were trying to book. So yeah, I think it's the 16th through the 23rd. Yeah, I think it's the 16th through the 23rd.
It is.
Yep. 16th through the 23rd. So November 16th through the 23rd on the MSC Seascape out of Miami. Come and join us. We're not going to make it a group cruise, but that's where we're going to be. Come and join us. All right? Unless we change it. If some of you start coming along with us, then we won't change it. I mean, it's in our time that we're free because at the end of October we're done for the year, so we'll have typically November, December off. So anyway, Craig gives us a thumb up for finding out the information.
Yes.
Macrina says, yeah, 3-day cruises are for locals, but still just a tease.
It is. This just confirms the fact that I really do not like 3 and 4 day cruises.
Yeah.
Even as a back-to-back.
Yeah.
It's just not as relaxing as I enjoy. I prefer 7 days or more for sure.
Yeah, because even though we didn't have to pack, even though we didn't have to change cabins, because all our stuff stayed in this cabin, because we booked into the same cabin for both cruises. It doesn't always happen that way. That's why you have to make sure that you tell your travel agent and or the cruise line, if you're booking directly with them, that I want it back to back. I want the same cabin. That way, there you don't have to move your stuff.
Yeah.
So that changeover day, it is a relaxing day because you don't have to get up at 6:30 in the morning to vacate your cabin by 7. But you're still going to have to get off the ship, which it's quick, but it's a process, right?
Yeah.
And then it doesn't feel like day 5. It feels like day 1 again.
Yeah, and even in the main dining room, we're back to the day 1 menu.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, this is just we just did this.
Yep. We're like, so today was day 2. We had the same menu as the other night. It was a Caribbean night. So
Yeah.
instead of last time I had ribs and she had the what did you have the last time?
I don't even remember what I had the last
I
time.
don't remember. She had snapper tonight. She actually
I
tried the food.
did.
It was supposed to be blackened. It wasn't.
It was still good.
was still good, but yeah, it was
definitely not what it was advertised to be.
I
It was
had
not
the
blackened.
penny with Alfredo sauce. It was delicious.
Yeah, I had that the other night.
Yeah, but same menu.
Yeah.
It was a little disappointing. I was hoping for something a little different, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, isn't that special? A ship within a ship. And Miss Jody says 30. Whoa. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I mean, they were nice looking T-shirts. I'm not gonna lie, but we were looking at last night. Somebody asked us about merch for us, like T-shirts with our names on it and stuff like that, and they're like $25 for shirts through a lot of these companies that will work with us to help do fulfillment and stuff. And I'm like, $20-25 for a shirt, and I don't know. But the shirts we've been looking at, after 3 washings, they
fall apart.
All the logos and stuff are gone. We're
It
like,
doesn't say Tall Man anymore.
yeah,
It says Tall Man.
Alma.
Yeah.
So, I don't, anyway, but I mean, these were nice looking shirts and things, but still, I don't know, $30.
Yeah.
I don't know, Macrinas is the same thing. That's a hoodie price. Hey, look, prices are going up these days.
You know,
I'm
and
sure
even the MSC shirts. If you go in the MSC shop, I believe they were what $25 for a T-shirt here. I think.
they're a little bit less than we expected.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, because you made a comment about it.
I did. Yeah. And in the polos and everything, they were all
Yep.
less than I've been seeing on the other cruise lines.
Bev hates to do the haggle. Yeah,
Yeah, me
I hate
too.
the haggle too.
Me too.
I'm not a good haggler. My mom loves it. That's no, not me. No, it's just here. It's $20 here. It's $20. I just want to go.
They love you.
I know they do.
Wow, that was easy.
Right? It's $20. I don't think so. But
I'd have given it to him for 10.
yeah. Well, that happens a lot. I mean, if there's the perceived value, if I'm like, I'm just not in a walkway. But that's when the haggle begins. No, wait, I make you a deal. I make you a deal. No, I'm good. You had your shot. I'm like a one-time person. Just look, shoot me straight. Give it to me. What's the price? Okay, great. Either I'm gonna like it or I'm not. I'm not gonna hang around for you to change it 3 times. Because how do I know what's the real price? Right? I don't know. It's just me. Wow, it's been a hot minute since anyone's seen my passport. Yeah, well, agents at the ship, I guess, or
Yeah.
the TSA. Yep. MSC Cruise Bug. Look, we're really enjoying MSC. This is our second, well, technically our third one now.
Yeah.
But there's some things that have been bothering me about this particular cruise, and I just am a little frustrated and upset in the manner in which people are treating the ship.
Yeah.
We'll try to get some more pictures tomorrow. We took a couple pictures. It just sort of culminated today, and they're not the best pictures to show, but there's just everywhere. Just everywhere. I mean, I'm not talking about people putting their plates out at night. I'm just everywhere.
Yeah.
The lack of respect is it actually physically bothers me that people would treat this beautiful ship with so little respect. It just, in some of it, like on the changeover day, when we're walking back in the corridors before we got off the ship, pretty much everybody's gone. And so it's just us and the people cleaning the ship. And the doors are mostly open. And I can't believe what these people do to these rooms.
Yeah, that's true.
Bags
full.
It is shocking.
It really is. It really is.
It's just everywhere. I'm like,
yeah.
And
these poor cabin stewards and the people out in the lobbies, it's just the stuff that they have to pick up.
There was a suite we tried to get into. And we did. We got in. I opened the door. And I could barely see the floor. It was like 2 inches of crap everywhere. I shut the door. I'm like, no, we're out. I think there was somebody actually still on the couch, passed out. So, yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting what they want. That's what I think. Maybe they don't want it. So look, when you're going to do 3 days and 4 day cruises and you lower the price to the price points that they have them at right now, this is the end result. The people that are boarding are just have no respect for the property that are here. And it's just a beautiful ship. And it's a shame. It just is. Which is one of the reasons why we enjoy the 7 day cruises a little bit more. People generally have a little bit more respect, for the ship. I mean, just food just dropped.
Yeah.
In the freaking floor. Just I'm done.
Robe sashes. Why?
Yeah. So I mean, food. I didn't mean to sort of get off the beaten path, but
Squirrel.
not really. It just, I mean, we
Macrina, 2,900 square feet.
not really. This is not that.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know?
Yeah.
I would not want to be on a 3 or 4 day cruise. I told her but when the music was going on. Said
Yeah.
if I was a billionaire and gonna open up a cruise line, I would never do a 3 or 4 day cruise
That's true.
ever. I would not want one of these people on my multi-billion-dollar ship. My hat goes off to the crew. It really does.
Yeah.
To,
They have it
to
rough.
pick up from this crap. It
Yeah.
really just.
And the
man.
changeover is every 3 and 4 days. They really do. They go through a lot for sure.
Yeah. Just look, within the first 3 hours of people climbing on the ship, there are piles of food
Yeah.
and areas of the ship.
On the
Again, I'm not
staircases.
talking about the tables. I'm
On the
talking
staircases.
floors,
Yeah.
by the pool on the ground, just food. just-
Anywhere. I'm done with this. Okay, there it is. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
yeah.
There
Anyway,
it is.
let's get back to this.
Okay.
Miss Jody, how is the food on the ship? Superior.
good. Yeah.
Amazing. I would put for our experience. To me, it is very celebrity quality food.
Yeah.
I don't know what they've done in the past. I cannot speak about the past, but the 2 ships that we've been on, one was last November, which was the Seaside. This is the Seashore. The food has been
Really good.
really good. And I'm picky. I mean, if you guys haven't, look, we're easygoing people, but we're also picky, right? If that kind of, if that works in the same sentence, easygoing picky people. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if we don't like it, we just don't eat
no,
it.
yeah, that's true.
You know, we'll go find something else.
Their pizza,
but
best pizza at sea.
yeah,
Nobody makes pizza better than MSC, as far as I'm concerned.
same.
Carnival second.
And MSC, they have a thin crust, and they also have a deep dish
Yeah,
pizza.
they do.
So
I just gotta lean back for a minute. My back is killing me.
yeah. So
Yeah.
whichever one you like, they make them both, and
Yeah.
amazing. The sauce is great. The cheese is amazing.
Food in the dining room's been great.
Yeah.
We did not try any of the specialty dining this time. Trying to watch the budget a little bit, and look, we go to specialty dining, it's a couple $100 in, and a couple $100, and all of a sudden we're $2,000 in extras on the ship.
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah. So the other thing that I wish they would change here would be how the internet works. It is, like normally, I'll sign on my phone. When it's time to stream, I sign off on my phone and then sign in on that same account on my computer, because we stream the software is all on the computer. MSC doesn't work that way. It registers your IP address, and so I have to buy for the phone and I have to buy for the computer. That's probably the only thing I don't like.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been fantastic. Enough that we put money down for another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're it's, quickly becoming one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. So yeah, I just far better food than any of the others. Celebrity, Virgin, and the MSC ships. Their food to me is all about equal quality, I feel.
Yeah.
The only difference, Virgin, there's no specialty restaurants. You eat in whatever location. They've got 6, 7, or 8 restaurants. Eat wherever you want. You have to make a reservation, but it doesn't cost you anything. The food there is
Really
exquisite.
good. Yeah.
It may be a notch above
Presentation
this.
is amazing on
So,
Virgin. It really
anyway.
is.
So Miss Jody says, I'm not a haggler. My sister and dad are, and they love it. I'd rather just go in the ocean. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah.
you. I'm with you. Macrina says, when you do a Mexican river cruise from LA, all the Mexican ports, the vendors are very, very pushy, and you have to haggle hard. So be forewarned.
Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, even in the straw market, the vendors, even though they would talk to you, hey, we're making deals today, they were not.
They're not in your
They're
face.
not in your
They're not
face.
grabby. It's not like Jamaica.
No.
Jamaica's they're pulley,
They
they're
literally
grabby,
do
and
grab a hold of you.
Nope, nobody touched us.
No.
Everybody was nice. We said no, have a great day, and
Yeah.
it was a very non-pressure, polite
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
And if we stopped, they would have engaged. But we weren't necessarily interested. We just want to shoot some video, take a look around. It's been a while. It's been many, many, many years since we've actually been to NASA.
Yeah, same.
So it was like, let's go take a peek. And so we had a few memories and things. But, obviously it's changed a lot. And so we used to really roam around free. We'd get off. I'd walk across the bridge over to Atlantis and hang out there for the day, whatever. With the heightened security risk and the crime in that area, if you will, it's not the safest thing to walk across the bridge anymore.
And it's really a shame because the Bahama Island, it really is beautiful.
It's
it is
beautiful.
such a pretty
Really.
little city.
Yeah.
It really is. But crime right now is just a little out of control. So we're gonna
Yep.
wait until it calms down some.
Mr. says, "Oh no, people being disrespectful to the ship areas maddens me." Yeah. You don't treat your own house like that, so why do they think it's acceptable to do it on a holiday? Well, I'll be honest. I would not say they don't do that to their own house. It's quite possible. I just, man, I don't know. Come on a 3-day cruise and see for yourself. I don't know how to explain it. It's
It's
yeah.
a different crowd.
Yeah, the people themselves don't bother us. We've met great people. We've had a good time.
Yeah.
It just the actions of said people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mean it's the passengers' clothes, etc., all over, or trash?
Trash.
It's
Well,
the booze cruiser.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen some clothing.
Yeah.
We've seen, but it's mostly trash.
It's
Food, glasses, bottles, this, that, whatever.
yeah.
Look, put it on a table. I mean, the food, it's like they'll grab something from the main dining room or I'm sorry, the buffet. They'll walk down 2 decks, have had 6 bites of a piece of pizza and drop the pizza on the
on the
carpet.
floor. Yeah. No plate, just the bread and yeah.
Yeah. So in this particular case, Lisa was talking about somebody's part of a bathrobe was just
Yeah.
laying
just in the
somewhere.
stairwell.
just sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a real shame. Yep.
It is.
Jody, oh, that's awful. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, this is not a 2,900 square feet moment, Macrina. Sorry. Nope, disgusting. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
The poor crew having to deal with it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really.
They work hard enough as it is, and to have to, to see all of that stuff, it's just, it's sad. It is.
Yep. Macrina says, I was already up there. Sorry. That's why I hope Carnival doesn't do the 4th. So as a 3-day cruise.
Yes.
I like how Royal is doing. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
That shocked me that Royal is actually going to put a brand new ship on a 3-day itinerary.
Right?
That shocks me. It still does. I don't get that.
Let's put our new $2 billion baby out on 3 and 4 day cruise. I understand why they're doing it. I mean, to introduce to the market, because most people who take their first cruises are taking 3 and 4 day cruises. Most of the people on this ship, MSC, they are new to MSC. I can't say they're new to cruising. I don't know that, but there are a ton of blue cards, and they made an announcement in between. There's lots of chatter that goes on the ship. Before you get on, they do it over the intercom. Of course, we were here, so we got to hear it.
Yeah, we did.
And he's like, yeah, there's the percentage of passengers on the ship that are new are over the top, so let's give them a great experience, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, and so I get that, but if you keep, and I don't, look, I love this. I don't want this to be a $10,000 cruise line, right? I'm not saying that, but if you keep on offering 3 and 4 day cruises at a couple $100 a pop, your ships are going to be torn up because these people just have no respect.
And your crew's going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, piles of food. How was that necessary? My gosh.
Yeah.
Look, I wish I would have thought to start taking pictures earlier. I'm quite sure tonight we'll be able to go out and
probably,
get some.
yeah.
But it's not, and I know somebody made a comment about the drinkers. This isn't stuff we see at 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. It's stuff that I see at 10 in the
During the
morning,
day.
noon, 1, 2. It's like all day
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
You know, is it kids? Is it the adults? I don't know. I'm not watching anybody do it. But it's there all
Yeah.
over the place. So, yeah. You're discerning. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Need a pizza road trip again? No, you act funny.
Actually, I do.
She wanted a slice of pizza.
And he's like,
It's
no,
not,
just not
not
feeling
tonight.
it. Yeah.
Not tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just a little disgusted tonight, so I apologize.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one night left, y'all. One night,
Yeah.
13. Thank you.
Yeah, one night.
All right, so it is coming down to it. If you're with us now, live in chat, and you have got to run. Yes, Craig. Thank you
Bye,
so much, buddy.
Craig.
Appreciate you being here.
Yes, we do.
Yes, you have a good evening as well. If you are watching the replay, we have one more night here. Leave your question or comment in the comments of the replay. If it is something you're looking for, we will find, and we haven't answered it already in the multitude of hours and streams that we've done. We will try to go find the answer for you. Okay, and if you're in the chat, of course, you can leave the question here now, and we will do our best to answer it for you. A lot of we're learning on the fly ourselves with MSC. It's our second cruise. Technically third, because the first one we did in November, which was a 7-day, and we're doing the back-to-back. So
Yeah, we learned about the status match.
The status
yesterday,
match, yeah,
or the day
yeah.
before. Yeah.
Gold. We're on our way to diamond.
Yes, they don't. Yeah, they add.
So I'll be like, I'm diamond. Get out of my way. I go to the front of the line. I do whatever I want to do because I'm diamond. Oh yeah, no. It just gets us macaroons and wine and discounted laundry.
Oh, but those macaroons were really good.
Really good. Get on the ship early, get off the ship late. That's
Yeah.
mostly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think one specialty restaurant for free when he gets a diamond.
Oh, okay.
It's a little thing. Anyway, all right. Look, I think it's time for us to go as well. We've been here with you guys for about a little over an hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed deck 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever the slides are, okay?
The pool deck.
The pool areas, right?
The slides.
Yes.
Yes.
And until we see you tomorrow night, y'all be... Oh, we can give you balcony cam one more time. I'm so sorry.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
We'll leave this on for just a minute before we actually get out of here. We looking at me running my mouth all night.
Oh my goodness.
Macrina says, I meant Hope Carnival's 4th XL ship is not doing the 3 or 4 day cruise. That's I
Yeah.
think we understood that's what you were trying to say.
Yeah. Me too.
They'll probably do it to keep pace, right? And in the same breath of what I've been talking about here, MSC's coming on strong, y'all.
They are.
They really are. I don't like even the sail away party. I don't remember the sail away party on the seaside being like the sail away party here.
I don't either.
They are going after the carnival crowd. However, the ships are prettier. The staffs are, I don't want to say they're nicer, they're just as nice, but they are more attentive,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
The food is, in our opinion, far better.
Yeah.
But in the same breath of the conversation, be careful what you wish for.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Truly.
And they're doing the status match too, so
Yes.
you have no reason to
And the
not
stacking
try it.
status
the
match.
Stacking status match. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to start from scratch, and yeah, it builds.
Yeah, beating up a new $1 billion cruise ship. Royal being silly with that decision.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a strange business decision. It really is. However, in some aspects, it's actually brilliant. It really think about it. Up until now, the older, smaller, beat up ships are the ones they put on the 3-day and the 4-day itineraries, right? And so if you're coming into the cruise industry for the first time, again, most first timers choose a 3 or 4-day cruise, and the ship you're on is old and beat up. That is your first impression, and it's not going to make a good impression, right? So, however, if you step into the new brand spanking new $2 billion monstrosity for your first cruise, you'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
So I understand it.
Yeah.
But I just, at some point, they're just going to have to enforce rules. I mean, the dope smoking. Look, I'm not kidding you. I felt like I was on a Carnival ship for this cruise. Up on deck, and there's pot smoke everywhere.
Literally,
food.
we saw somebody hanging out of their balconies while we were on ours.
Yeah, just
Yep.
this is a 3-day Carnival cruise outside of the
Yeah.
food, and it's upset me.
Yeah.
It's upset me. I'm so
Aw.
mad. Anyway, Miss Jody says, what are the shows like if you haven't already covered this? Miss Jody, actually, we haven't covered it yet. Unfortunately, due to the hour of which we stream and the length of time that it takes to put these things together, we actually haven't seen a single show on this ship because they're either happening, they're starting, they have a 7:30 and like a 9:30. Obviously, we start a stream at 9. We can't be at the 9:30 one. And it takes us a couple of hours to put it together, so we can't see the 7:30 one either. So we did get to see a couple of the shows when we were on the seaside because of hours and different things that worked out for us. The atmosphere entertainment on these ships are amazing. You know, like the dueling piano guys and the atmospheric duo, and they've got the pool band. Fantastic. There's a band that plays down in the cabaret. Amazing. The production shows that we saw on the seaside were just average.
Yeah.
They weren't exceptional. Didn't blow me away, but they didn't completely suck either. They
had amazing talent, just the production needed some work.
Yeah.
The vocalists were amazing.
Yeah.
They had contortionists that just blew me away. They had strongmen. I mean, just the talent was amazing, but the show itself,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but we haven't had a chance to see anything on this ship.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we haven't covered it, but there it is. We do. When we're done, we pack all the stuff up. We go out and we listen to a little music or do whatever. So we've enjoyed it. And being a musician myself, I'm very picky about entertainment. So
Yes, he is. Don't want to sit next to him.
Karina says, Diamond Omelet Man. Oh no, LOL. By the way, so there's only one omelet station here at breakfast. It is all the way in the back of the buffet on deck 16. So if you're an omelet person, it's all the way in the back.
That being said, they have prepared omelets.
They do.
And they change them up every day.
Yes, they
so
do.
So they've had, one day that was a pesto omelet. One day, pesto and feta cheese, I think. One day was, sun-dried tomatoes. And one day, so they had the omelets out there. Today they actually had
Like
croissants
with
ham, cheese, and
egg.
An egg.
Yeah,
and that was really good.
The breakfasts have been really nice.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of change every day. Obviously, you have your staples, right? Scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, the normal things.
Bacon every day, by the way.
Bacon every day. In the back of the omelet station, it's just ham and cheese. I mean, that's all and they have cheddar and Swiss. They had 2 different cheeses. I can't remember. But it's not like there's 14 different ingredients to choose from. It's ham and cheese. And
Very basic.
And they're big. They make big omelets. Now, I did see somebody go and pick up a few other little things like onions and whatever from somewhere else in the bar, handed them a bowl with the stuff, and they poured it in there.
Okay.
So that's an option.
right.
But just know from at this point, when we're on the ship, ham and cheese was all they offered. Okay? All right. Thank you. You're welcome.
Absolutely.
Hey, Antonio.
Our pleasure.
On the balcony cam, is that another ship off into the distance? No, that is land. Hang on, I'll go and look, but I see a strip of land, but I'm not sure that's the angle of the camera, so stand by.
He'll go put some human eyes on there so we can see what's going on. Yeah, we just we left Nassau and we are going to Ocean Key, which is a little bit closer. It's just off the Keys, I believe. Is that land you're seeing?
If it is a ship, it's not a cruise ship. Here, we'll play around with Sal just a little bit here. So you can see some lights out there. That's land you're seeing there.
Okay. I barely see it, but yes, I see it.
I'm just zooming in so you can see the lights.
Yes.
There you go. We're skirting. There's another set of lights there. That's all land.
Actually. Wow.
Okay. So we're... well, look, we left Nassau. We're going to the private island tomorrow.
Ocean Key, which is
Ocean
just
Key.
off of the Keys.
Right. So, we're snaking our way through a bunch of the Bahamian islands. You see, that's... They're having a deck party up there. You can see the lights coming off the ship. Yeah, it's not if it is a ship, it is not a cruise ship. Of course, the only one that we saw today was the Disney Dream. It left before us, like
about an hour and a half.
before us. Yeah, quite a ways.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio, see, you changed your picture. I don't smell pot on Carnival ships anymore since the dogs. Very rare. I would add that too.
Yeah.
Very rare. Yep.
But the last time we were on, I didn't smell it at all. However, before that, we were on Royal, and we actually smelled it on Royal.
Yeah, they're just moving over here.
Yeah, maybe.
Sad. I don't know. Antonio says, "Oh, okay. Either way, I'm envious. I got 9 more weeks till my cruise."
Oh man!
And I think that's the other, reason for my melancholy tonight, if you will, is our cruise actually ends tomorrow. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, we've been kind of bummed today.
Yeah.
It's a weird sensation. Usually with the 7 days, I don't feel quite like I do.
No.
But it's like, everybody just got on the ship yesterday.
Now it's so weird.
Off. It just doesn't seem right. It is something. It's
it's funny. I'll be honest. No, that was a 4-day. The one that I did out of Tampa. I've never been on a 3-day cruise ever.
Really?
Only
my
a 4-day.
very first one was a 3-day.
Yeah. No, my first one was the Titanic. But I survived. I'm Jack, but I survived. I got on the door. I figured that thing out.
Yeah. And if you haven't heard him talk about that before, there is a video that we've got. What's it called?
My first
abandoned
cruise.
ship, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's abandoned
my first
ship.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yum, that sounds nice, pesto omelet.
Yeah,
you had me
really
at bacon
good.
every day, right?
Yes.
Bacon, and it's not like jerky either.
No,
it's cooked
good.
right?
Yeah.
There's sometimes they have. In fact, they have some crispy. They have not so crispy. It's nice.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
That may have affected my basketball shooting. Yeah, no, not at all. It was multiple years of not shooting a basketball, a warped basketball, and a warped rim. It was like, man, it's like trying to bowl on a ship. There's a couple cruise lines that have them now, but the first time we tried it was on one of the NCL ships, and you throw the ball one way, and by the time it gets down the end of the alley, it's somewhere else.
They were all gutter balls.
Yeah.
Every last one.
Yeah. So
I thought that thing was going to be on a gyroscope, but it wasn't. It just, the ship moves and right in the gutter.
Yeah. So since we're having such a wonderful time on this 3-day, I wonder how it's going to be on the Margaritaville of the Sea.
True. Yeah, that's a 2-day.
Is it a 2-day? I thought they were 3 days.
Okay, maybe there are 3 days.
The new ship's doing 5 days to Mexico.
Is it? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we want to go on their one now so we can compare the two. So,
Yep.
Anyway.
Exactly.
All right. I've had enough of you people tonight.
He's just had enough.
I I need a cocktail.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, everybody. Thank you all, each and every one of you, from the bottom of my heart, with being with us tonight and having some communication during the show. We appreciate it. We hope you saw something good here in this video, at least when we were talking about the decks. If you've made it this far and you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It is free to you. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it really does help us out. And if you can tell right now, I need a lot of help.
Yeah.
As well as come join our Facebook group. All right, it is free, right? And we put a lot of different things up on the Facebook page that we do not do when we broadcast here. Okay, it's just Tall Man's Cruise Adventures there on Facebook. Okay, you can do that. And like Craig, when he comes on this ship, he's going to be a guest on our show.
Right, Craig?
Right? And so for anyone who ever wants to be a guest on our show, we have the ability to bring you in. We can interview you if you're on a ship and you want to show something off, or you just, have a gripe like every once in a while I do about something, and you feel you want a platform. You have to behave yourself. I do have a button. I'm not afraid to use it. Anyway, email us at tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com.
Yes.
We should have done that hours ago. Yeah. A warped tall man. Yeah. A bit warped. All right, y'all. God bless you. We'll see you all tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, for our final wrap-up show here on the Seashore. Ciao.